Welcome, Libra, to the Temple of Consciousness. Please come in. My name is Ava, and I'm asking if you would let me be your oracle and spiritual guide for a reading concerning October 2024. This is an Astro tarot forecast, a combination of astrology and the tarot. And it is relevant to you if your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign is Libra. I was born in Europe and in 1952. And during that time, they didn't keep as accurate record of the time that you were born. So I sort of had to do it through kind of forensics, astrological forensics. And I feel pretty good about it. I have a cusp between Libra and Scorpio rising. Maybe some of you also don't know exactly the time you were born, but it helps to have a more accurate time so that it starts the clock of your horoscope and sets the houses correctly. So, since I'm doing both astrology and the tarot, what I have always done is had a very simple spread for the tarot part of the forecast. And so, in harmony with that, what I do astrologically is I simply follow the transits of Mars and Venus, because they are short-lived and bring us right into the moment. This month, we also have a solar eclipse, and I'll speak on that as well. So let's begin your Astro tarot forecast, Libra, with Mars. So what is Mars? Mars, known to the ancients as the god of war, transits each house for 40 days and symbolizes aggressive, forward-moving energy, passionate energy. Which house is Mars energizing this month? Mars, for the entire month of October, is in Cancer. And for you, that lands in your 10th house. Here you are, Libra, scales. Right behind you would be the 12th house. Behind that would be the 11th. And behind that, the 10th, the crab, Cancer. So we have Mars, powerful, powerful Mars, activating your house of career, your profession, even your professional social standing, your standing business-wise in your community. And when you find Mars in this house, you create a sort of powerhouse of energy. You're aggressive, driven, ambitious, very physically active, and you're able to finish whatever task is assigned to you easily. So, think big, Libra. Think big this month, while being able also to dot your I's and cross your T's. The minutiae, that will be also demanded of you. But expand your horizon of what you think is possible here, because Mars is bringing in the kind of focused, ambitious energy that you need and will serve you well. So that is the Mars contribution energetically to the month. Now let's look into the transit of Venus. And so what is Venus?
Venus, the planet of love, symbolizing pleasure, beauty, compassion, peace, wealth. Venus transits about 5 weeks in each sign. Where is your Venus this month?
So the planet of love, peace, harmony is, well, I'll take my tuning fork. Here you are, Libra. That would be your first house. And immediately following the first house is Scorpio. And Venus is in Scorpio the first half of the month. This brings that harmonic, peace-loving energy into the area of money. So what it may accomplish is it might drive you to spend your money on things that beautify your home or yourself. It inspires you to buy objects of beauty or those that make you feel pleasure or you take pleasure in them for some reason. You are prone to really spend on luxuries. But besides that, Venus is also about money. And so money comes to you much more easily. With, though you have Mars in the 10th, putting a lot of energy into the area of your career, here, some way the money has an ease about it. Or at least you're easy spending it. So, forewarned is forearmed. All right, so let's move on to the second half of the month, where Venus hops over to the third house, to Sagittarius. Venus in the third house. The third house is about ideas, about your immediate neighborhood, your community, the people within your community, about your siblings. And what this does is it makes for pleasant interactions with your siblings, with your neighbors, pleasant conversation, communication. This also is about having ideas that produce, that are humanitarian, that serve the community, that serve your fellow man. Be this on a large or a smaller scale. So basically, I think that this is just a wonderful opportunity for you to attract, through your communication, the love and support of your community. Now, the final thing I want to mention in the realm of astrology is the solar eclipse, which happens in your sign So that puts it into the first house. And again, this is pretty dramatic because it says there's some dramatic shift in your identity. The first house is about the ego, who you are, self-awareness, the self. And what it's saying, it's time to embrace a new version of yourself, to eclipse the old version out. It's no longer useful. It's time to move on, like a snake shedding its skin. You've got to remove that from you in order to grow out, to fill in this new identity. So there's a lot of changes taking place. You might be changing your wardrobe. Venus in the second, spending money on your wardrobe, on beautifying, changing something up about yourself. And Libra, again, the solar eclipse in your first house is about this actually dramatic shift, sort of embracing a new identity, in effect, sort of, letting the old identity go, or factors in the old identity that you don't find helpful in your new paradigm. All right. That said, we move on now to your tarot forecast. Welcome, Libra, to your tarot forecast for October 2024. As I mentioned, I believe at the beginning of the reading, this is a very simple spread involving only 4 positions, which are the overall energy of the month, being the first. Second is your challenge. Third is the unexpected, surprise element of the reading. And the fourth is the outcome. The astrological forecast makes a perfect backdrop, I think, to the tarot reading, because there are numerous correlations between the tarot cards and the astrological symbols. They speak the same language in that regard. The difference with the tarot is that it takes a step into a more dream environment in which events move along a more primal and intuitive level. But both add, I think, to the information that we can glean about what's coming up. And if I take this moment here just to thank you for all your comments and support for my delay in starting these readings. I had a family issue and I had to deal with it. So thank you for your support and kindness. And if you would like a private and personal reading, I've been reading most of my life, and that's a very long life. I guess I'm 72 now, and I started reading in my early 30s, not 30. So I recommend that you learn how to read for yourself. But in lieu of that, if you need help, please, there's links below that will take you to my website, grandcentralhealing.com. And Other than that, you can buy me a chai. I don't drink coffee. So let's split and begin your forecast. In the position of the overall mood or energy of the month, we have the beautiful, the fun-filled, the loving Three of Cups. Pardon me. Get this in here properly. There we go. Oh, I haven't had so much trouble putting this in. There we go. Hope you can see that. The Three of Cups, showing three lovely maidens, raising their cups to one another, dancing in a circle. They're dressed in different colors. Symbolically, it means this is a collaborative, either journey or project or bringing something together that allows each individual in the group, in the party, to express themselves creatively and emotionally. And there's a bond created between them. And this very much, I think, is reminiscent of Venus in your third house of communication, of community, of siblings. There's a communion happening, a bringing together of all the talents and skills of each one equally, letting them all contribute to something that creates beauty, harmony, love, and joy. So that is the backdrop of the energy of the month for you. This is Mercury in Cancer. And Cancer again falls in your 10th house. So it might imply that some kind of collaborative effort in your career or in your profession with others of like mind, of diverse talents, bringing these entities or brothers and sisters together to create something that goes beyond them, that they couldn't have created alone. Wow. All right. How exciting. Oh my, I didn't wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Libra. Happy birthday. It's your birthday season. In the position of the challenge of the month, the Two of Wands. Your challenge is to take the inspiration that's been implied by the preceding card, the Ace of Wands, to take that inspiration, and that's already established, and now to create a broader plan around that inspiration, to take it further, to take it out. The protagonist stands at the edge of his kingdom, and he looks out. Either his ships have sailed, bringing his product out into the world, or that ships have arrived, bringing the profits of that product distribution back to him, making plans how to distribute and how to create the profit. That's what he's contemplating. That's what he's meditating on. And that's your challenge. And with Mars in your 10th, it certainly is understandable that that should be what challenges you. And 2s are also about deciding between one thing or another. One creative idea as opposed to another creative idea. Which one is more plausible, realistic, doable? These questions may also arise as you ponder the next step forward in your career. I'm taking a bold step and saying, yes, that's what the cards and stars are telling me. It's so hot in here. Pardon me. I'm in Florida. All right. And in the position of the unexpected, we have another 2. The 2 of Cups. Venus, 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 Venus in Cancer. So what does this do? This puts Venus also into your 10th house. So you have Mars via the stars there, and you have Venus via the Tarot in your 10th of profession, business, public reputation. This is about love between equals, fair love, a fair agreement, fair contracts, partnerships, collaboration again, here with more than 2, but here with 2. So there's collaborations going on, there's agreements, there's contracts, or simply promises, trustworthy promises made, support, unexpected love, unexpected declarations of love. You've got Venus in your 3rd of communication. Here you've got Venus in the 10th, communication, pleasant conversations at work, about work, very pleasant, joyful. And if this is about finding a new relationship, that relationship is very communicative, and it's heart to heart. Heart to heart. You have many heart to hearts this month, Libra. We all want heart to hearts, don't we? Yes, we do. All right. How does all this conclude? What is the outcome? A reversal. What a surprise this is. So we have the 6 of Cups reversed. Normally, the 6 of Cups upright is about nostalgia, looking to the past, getting lost in the past, looking for things that satisfied from the past, relying on those things to give you comfort and support. But it's reversed. You're being called upon to realize that the past is the things, the emotions that you're holding something to you from the past is no longer helping you. I believe the eclipse in your 1st house, the solar eclipse, is about this too. finding a new identity, letting go of the past identity, the past things that bound you to either relationships that weren't good for you or situations that weren't good for you. This places you dead center in the moment. You need to embrace the powerful, transformative events that are going on this month, Libra. This is a very important reversal. It says, this is saying that there's a reason that the windshield of your car is bigger than your rear view mirror. There's more to see up ahead, so don't look back. This is the plea from Spirit. Let go of what is outdated. Do a complete interior house cleaning. Shed your skin like a snake. Become that beautiful, beautiful person that you naturally are. Libra is the sign of balance, of beauty, and of love and justice. So be that. Be who you are. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I want to thank you for being here. All my love.